Bloomtown, A Different Story is what happens when someone combines Gravity Falls and Persona into a game. I've never played Persona, so don't correct me if I'm wrong. I first saw Bloomtown when I was searching Steam for demos to add to an upcoming demos video. I started playing this one with the intention of talking about it for 2 minutes or so, and man oh man was I surprised with this one. Bloomtown, A Different Story was so much fun. The design is amazing, combat and world exploration is on point. Bloomtown is described as a narrative JRPG mixing turn-based combat, monster taming, and social RPG set in a seemingly pleasant 1960s Americana world. Bloomtown is being developed by two studios, Lazy Bear Games and Different Sense Games, two Lithuanian-based game development companies. Lazy Bear Games has quite the impressive resume to show, with games like Punch Club 1 and 2, Graveyard Keeper, and most notably, Bandle Tale. But it seems like this is the first title from Different Sense Games. I was so impressed by Bloomtown. I honestly didn't expect to like it this much to make a whole video on it, much less plan on buying it on its release. Our main character is Emily, and we join her and her younger brother Chester as they travel to live with the grandpa, who they don't know much about. And the first thing that really stuck with me was the design of Bloomtown. It's very similar to Graveyard Keeper with its pixel graphics. In the demo, you quickly get a sense of the small town aesthetic, world exploration, and some of the RPG elements. Emily and her brother are picked up by a friend of the grandpa's because he was too busy. You are shown the small shops and businesses and get told that it's not really that small of a town, they have a movie theater here. I've said it before, but I'm a sucker for this kind of pixel graphics, and any game that has a similar design, I'm interested. In the bus where you are introduced with Emily and her brother, you get to place your starting stats, charisma, guts, yada yada yada. Just like Fallout, you have the opportunity to use them in conversations to take the story in a slightly different direction. I called the museum and tried to send my grandpa there as an ancient fossil, but I failed those roles and they saw right through it. Later on, I tried to lie to my grandpa to keep the change he gave me for groceries. I failed that one too. Not only did grandpa take the money I tried to keep, but the next day he said that he would have given us the money for chores if we hadn't tried to trick him. So there are actual consequences to trying and failing these roles. But I got to explore the town and see the amazing design work that was put into Bloomtown. But at the end of the day, when I went to bed, I got an unexpected visitor, Lucifer. Ah, damn it, the timing was off. But yeah, you are visited by Lucifer in a dream, and he tells you that there are 3 demons preying on this town, and he'll make a contract for you, giving Emily power in exchange for ridding the town of these demons. You take the deal, and boom, inciting incident. Yeah, that's right, I paid attention in my film structures class. The next day you get a taste of some of the side missions and whatnot. Kick a gnome, and then after meeting another kid in town, they show you the gardening mechanic. The first main quest is finding out what happened to some missing girl. Spoiler alert, the demons have her. And after a little tasting, a little morsel of the puzzling and dialogue choices, you jump into the other realm or other world. Here's where we get the only combat in the demo, and it's just fun. You have your typical RPG mechanics like turn order, attacking and defending, but what really caught my eye are your guardians. Your guardians are essentially your personas from Persona. I don't know, am I using that right? You know what, I'll relate it to a game that I know everyone has played. Shaman King on Game Boy Advance. Whew, now that's a game. Your guardians are individual spirits that are a reflection of your inner self, or something like that. Each member of your combat has a guardian with a unique design and moveset. Your guardians each have unique abilities that apply some elemental debuffs. Lightning, fire, ice, and wind are hopefully just some of the elemental abilities you can use, and each element can be comboed with another to give you a big damage boost. And I think I have a decent grasp on the core combat loot. You apply a static effect like a burn, and then use ice to deal large amounts of damage. In the demo you have 4 party members, but you get to meet other characters that just smell like they'll join your party. That's weird. Ugh. Ew, I don't like that. In this otherworld dungeon, you get a second look at our first boss. We previously saw this lady in a locked up treehouse that we failed to break into but found the key after a quick puzzle. But this demon lady is pretending to be a contributing member of the small town. But I won't spoil who she is, but I'll leave some stuff for you to check out. Back to the otherworld dungeon, we have to find 2 keys to unlock the spooky door, and they're on opposite sides of the dungeon. We get more combat, level ups which allow you to choose different abilities for your guardians, like AoE abilities and debuffs. Another big mechanic in Bloomtown is capturing demons. After some combats, I actually don't know if it's a random thing or not, but sometimes you have the option to talk to demons and recruit them to your side. That's just what it's called, there's no dialogue involved. It would be cool if you did have some dialogue options with them, maybe it can include rolling for a successful recruitment. The demo ends after fighting a mini-boss, and the mini-boss wasn't a pushover, so I'm really looking forward to the challenge that the other bosses will have. I'm so excited that it's set to release on September 24th, so I'm going to be waiting patiently for the full release of this game. Editor Mike here, totally relevant editor here. I procrastinated with making this video, and it's coming out, days after the release, so I fell in love with this title. Bloomtown seems to be a cute, heartfelt game that has solid writing, design, and combat. I'm looking forward to where the story will go. I honestly wasn't expecting much of this game. I went into the demo with no knowledge of it at all. I literally just clicked install demo. I'll be playing this game when it comes out. I encourage you all to check out the demo. It's about an hour long, and I think it's completely worth it. The full release offers over 50 demons to fight and tame, and 4 story chapters with 8 main quest lines, so it looks like there's going to be plenty of combat to grind out with Bloomtown: A Different Story. Thanks for watching, we would appreciate a like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the video. Maybe I'll feel like making a full review of Bloomtown when it comes out. Let me know if this is something you will all be interested in.